Welcome to Pick Up Tarot, all Zodiac signs tarot reading for the week of June 5th to June 11th, 2022. We'll start with Gemini. The energy I received during meditation for Gemini is that you may be altering things in your space or your wardrobe, getting rid of things that aren't used and possibly updating items. So let's get started with your read. Current energies for Gemini during the week of June 5th to June 11th. So that's the foundation for Gemini June 5th to June 11th. I also feel like there could be a lot of transparency coming in, a lot of things just being out in the open. You aren't hiding. I don't think you're holding back information. I feel like this is a time to really open up. It may also lead to more revelations, more things understood, truth being revealed. Current energies for Gemini. I got a lot of cards. Okay, these are way too many. Overall, I feel like you're having to make a decision. It could have to do with your family, actually your family time and your commitments, social commitments. It looks like you may have a choice on what it is you're planning next in the next stage of your life. What is the opposition for this week for Gemini? You're going to have a clear focus. Again, I feel like you may be wanting to get rid of the clutter, getting rid of any hidden information. Charging in with your ideas and your ambition. A quick action. I feel like you want things to move quickly for a change, a decision that you're trying to make. What is the advice card for June 5th to June 11th? I feel like whatever you decide to do, you should try to stick with it full force. Also, is what I'm getting with the Knight of Swords. Kind of like an energy that there's no turning back. That you got to go in headstrong and fighting. So whatever this decision is, you got to go in all the way. You're all in. Yeah, new idea, new venture. And if you should follow that, what is the outcome, please? So it looks like you will have a new beginning. Some things do have to change. I feel like it could be the situation around you. Whatever wasn't working, you're going to have a new awakening and enlightening experience to put you on the right track. It looks like you are just at a crossroads in your life and you're needing to start new, a new beginning. You do have the inspiration, you have the drive and the will to succeed, to try new things. So it's putting your choice, making a choice, sticking with it, and really allowing this change to pretty much transform you, your way of life. I get the Tower. Let's get a little bit more clarity on the Tower card, please. Well, the Tower is going to, essentially it's helping you change. So there's really, once everything's toppled and fallen apart, there's just there's no way but up and moving forward. So another tower, a tower with the Lenormand is showing me that I feel it's just a different structure, different plan. You may want to start new with. I also feel like high quality devotion to something, or trusting that this will be an improvement, an upgrade. Whatever this new beginning, it is on your path, and it is something that you will be committed to. It is good fortune. It could be just a little erratic though at the beginning. You can expect that. There could be chaos, but I do feel like the results will be paying off for your good fortune. It shows like a prosperous new beginning. Let's get an oracle message for Gemini, June 5th to June 11th. This new beginning could also include partnership, is what I'm getting with the birds, or a better support. Birds of a feather flock together. Like you'll find your support in this new area or new development of your life, whatever choice you're making. Let's get an oracle message for Gemini. Epiphany, seek clarity. So again, with this meditation, the cards during the shuffle were indicating to me that a need for transparency, just to be real, to put out your ideas, your intentions. I would just not really close up, but to shine more on your ideas, even be outspoken about it. Just let them fly, release. And it could also help bring in this change that is significant. It is enlightening, it's awakening. It shows promise, and it shows that you're on a more spiritual path towards meaning and purpose. So I feel like you're just being more true to yourself during this time while you're seeking clarity. So thank you, Gemini. Okay, for Cancer, the energy I received for Cancer during the week of June 5th to June 11th is that you're developing a plan for your housing, your bills, and putting that in order for your finances related to your home. You could be cutting back, or you may be renting a room or renting out a space to make ends meet. I feel like this could be improving your finances and allowing you to just take some of the weight off your own shoulders. Yeah, you're having to really persevere and hold up your end of the responsibility. Okay, let's take a look at the foundation. For Cancer, for June 5th to June 11th. So I feel like you're seeking clarity, or you're coming up with good decisive ideas. You're weighing your options. You may be weighing your options as well. I don't know why I get that with the Queen of Swords. The opposition does feel like that there is a little financial lack, and I do feel like you are fully aware of this and you need to start taking action. So, like I said in the meditation, could also indicate that there are people in need here of a room that you could bring in for their own sake and for yourself. It'll be mutually beneficial. I want to take that. You are going to be able to recover from any losses, I feel. Actually, I do feel like there may have been betrayal, so, or some kind of ending where you did. I actually feel like it just could be your finances may have been overwhelming, but you do recover with pretty much as quick action. So you may just be weighing your options on this new idea and who best fits in this area of your life that you're allowing into your life. So you could be guarded about who you allow into your living space, or you want someone who is reliable and who will be compatible in your environment and with you as well. So I do feel like you're just persevering and you're getting through this loss or this crisis, whatever was overwhelming you. Oracle message, please, for Cancer. Potential. Think big for your future. So I do feel like this is just the lull, that things will be picking up and improving. And once you get through this stress and you seem to recover from whatever your obligations are, whatever lack there may have been, you'll be able to recover and you'll start to build again. Okay? Not just making ends meet, but you'll be able to bring in a brighter and clearer future. Getting your mojo back. 12/22. Thank you, Cancer. Let's take a look at Leo for the week of June 5th to June 11th. Leo's energy during meditation, it feels like you're negotiating a sale or purchase, or possibly an investment. So the energy or message I got with that is, don't put all your eggs in one basket. You may want to spread this out, or you may want to have a reserve of whatever it is you're putting your money into. Let's get the current energies or the foundation for this week for Leo. You are getting to a better place. It looks like a rite of passage. Where you may be leaving a troublesome situation and things will be improving. It could feel that you may be taking some opportunities for granted, or not seeing the significance. You aren't appreciating really what it is that could be offered to you during this week. You may have a dull outlook, but I would just allow more opportunity to come in. Again, there's a message about overspending. So definitely I would take a look at, okay, so if you are getting an offer, I wouldn't overspend. Okay. I wouldn't overinvest. Try to negotiate. That's what I'm getting. This card, the Four of Pentacles reverse, could be that you are overspending, or you could be in debt. So it also just may be, there could be a better choice. I'm not sure. That looks more appealing to you. Let me see with Lenormand. What is about the obstacle, and clarity on the Four of Pentacles reverse, Four of Cups. It's it's having to, I do feel like it's having to take responsibility, possibly for a child. I'm not sure about that. It could have to do with childcare. Maybe you're looking into childcare opportunities. You may not want to be overspending. So you may want to look at a few different places rather than settle on the first option or agree to the first option. What is the advice card for Leo? Yes, it's definitely do evaluate your finances. It looks like you are putting a lot of hard work. You're going to see if this is this has long-term potential, and if it is worth the investment. If you should do that, let me get one more clarity card on the Seven of Pentacles. Let me get one more clarifier. I feel like with your time and examining different options, I feel like that would pay off, and you would find the best one that's the most sustainable for you, for what you're able to put into it, what you're able to afford even. Yeah, you may have two options, is what I'm getting. I'm just seeing two. And what is the outcome for the week of June 5th to June 11th? What is the outcome? I'll take this one. Success. So I feel like you've gotten a lot of good support around you, that you believe you can do this, that you feel confident with the choices that you've made. It seems to be a good achievement, a success that'll take you further along your journey, and safely and securely. So you definitely are getting to a better place. You are weighing your options. And what is the oracle message for June for Leo, please? This could also indicate a new home. It may not necessarily be childcare. It could actually be a new home that you're looking into. The stork, I just get migration or change of residence. But with the child, I felt like the child in the stork was taking responsibility for that child. The owl, your oracle message is follow your intuition. So whatever that is guiding you at this time should be considered. I also feel that during your restful hours and not in the busyness of the days, when you may receive the answer that you're looking for, or the decision that of the choice you've been making, because I do feel like during a more quiet time where you're where you may be, your mind isn't so busy, there may be more of an intuitive response that you get, and just a feeling within you that could be a good lead. So, thank you, Leo. Let's take a look at Virgo for June 5th to June 11th. that nighttime is when you can just allow things to sort of, I mean, you may be ruminating about your day or about your decisions and things like that, but it's also just a time where you let go of your thoughts, and then something new and something very inner, like an internal message may be received. So with Virgo, I'm seeing that you may have some restrictions, or you may be bound to some energies right now that are a little bit difficult for you to get out of. Okay, Virgo's meditation was toppled over. Things came crumbling down. So actually, I feel like you may have had a tower moment, and you're finding your footing and needing to begin again where you left off, not necessarily at square one. I actually kind of feel like there could be some addiction issues where maybe, I don't know, if you relapse, it's just time just to start over again. You know, just falling off the wagon, but just getting back on, something like that. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at Virgo's current energies for the week of, yeah, okay, I want to give it a better shuffle. We have the Queen, and the new idea is just a new beginning, putting that past behind you, being unbiased. Just because you failed doesn't mean that you'll fail again. It's just time to turn the corner. It's just time to turn the corner, okay? Leave the past behind. It's your new leaf. It's all new. This time could be entirely different. Different than it's ever been before. It could be a major success. So let's take a look at Virgo this week. Okay, that's a good shuffle. Virgo's current energies for the week. Virgo's energies for the week of June 5th to June 11th. What's the foundation? Could be in disagreement or having some miscommunications. Could be something that may not be as restful or as promising as you had. Like, either things are changing, or something wasn't as promising as you had expected. Things are changing that were permanent, that you felt you put your hard work into, and may now be unstable. Looks like some of your work could be missing a key element. There could be something missing, either in your skill, your technical skill, your communication, your motivation, or just in your care, your approach to the work. Your understanding and bringing benefits to others. I feel like, yeah, there could be just a little bit of a mark you have in, I think in your, it's kind of like your social setting, that maybe some things have been a little bit flawed or haven't been well accepted. It hasn't been benefiting the whole, and you may need to take a pause and just retract and begin again. See what needs to be polished. Yeah, there's been delays, frustration. Things aren't moving forward, but there is a turning point coming in. So I do feel like you can take control of the situation. So where things have gotten a little bit it's kind of like, not just out of your hands, but things weren't turning out as truly beneficial as they could be. And it was frustrating to your energy and to your drive, your motivation. You will turn things around. There is success. There's good fortune here coming in. What is your opposition this week? Virgo, what's happening? So whatever, you may have like dropped the ball on something, either having to do with your work or relationship or some type of some relationships that you're in. It could be a few, not just your significant, but let's say family or just casual. But I think you were just going through a rough patch. What is opposing you? But you need to be aware of too many. I want to get just one card here for what the opposition is this week. For Virgo. One card, please. I'll take it. Yeah, there are new opportunities to begin again. I mean, the universe always does gift us with a new chance. So don't be as critical. You know, this is our life lesson, our experience, and the universe is our supply. This is our school. We're here to learn. You know, there's always new opportunities to learn, as long as you do put your best foot forward and learn from your mistakes. There will be a new opportunity that will be beneficial to you. Advice card for Virgo. Can we get an advice card, please? This time be a lot more disciplined, especially with your words. So if there were a falling out with you and others and things just didn't make the mark, possibly in your work, I would be a little bit more conservative and have a good conversation stating your true intentions. You know, don't roll off like negative energy on your tongue. Don't allow for things to be perceived that way as a person by expressing any I think negative conversations. I'm also getting that because I pulled the devil earlier, so there's just been some negative energy surrounding you, or negative thoughts that have been influencing you. And if you should be cleaner, more disciplined with your actions and words and your intentions, then the outcome for the week of June 5th to June 11th, Virgo. Outcome for the week for June 5th to 11th for Virgo. Just remember, you still have an opportunity to reach your destination, where you want to go. Okay, your happiness, whatever that emotionally fulfills you. You've had a loss. Things have toppled down. The 3 cups in front of you have toppled down, but the 2 cups behind you have to pick up and begin again. Use what you have, and just keep moving on. That's the best that you can do. Oracle message for Virgo. Definitely don't be pretentious. I feel like this has been extremely humbling for you. You don't have to ever pretend like things are all right when in fact they aren't. Friendships, nurture your relationships. So if there was a falling out, if there was a disagreement, if you may have showed ill intentions, like do bring that back to more favorable support and relation you have with your friends, and nurture that, nurture the goodness and the support. So reach out to your friends. 33. Thank you, Virgo. Let's take a look at Libra. So Libra for the week of June 5th to June 11th. You may have had the energies I meditated, that came up during meditation, were you may have control issues that you've had to reconcile in how you please others and set your own boundaries. So cooperation and balance is necessary for this week. Having your own boundaries, not trying to people please, not allowing others to control you, and not and having control of your boundaries, basically, not giving too much of yourself to deplete you or put yourself in an uncomfortable situation that isn't suitable for you. A lot of cards for your current energy. So I feel like you are trying to, you've had a hard time with, you've been through the battle, whatever it is. You need a lot more balance. I feel like you've had a struggle with others, but this week you are maintaining good connections with people, or bringing that good connection back. Whatever it was, if it was someone new that came in, they may, it may have been a little chaotic. Could have been a new energy coming, or something, a new idea that just didn't work. It was, it could have been too much. It could have been too excessive, and you needed to just pull back and keep things a lot more balanced and cool and harmony. So anything extraneous, I think that you're having to set your boundaries again, like I said, and keep your equilibrium and not allow even one more activity or one more promise to interfere with that. Just try to hold it together with what you have. Maintain that cooperation and balance. What is the obstacle for Libra? Or opposing energy for the week of June 5th to June 11th. Opposing energy of this situation. So you're releasing all that stress, that grief. Maybe you have a hard time saying no, and it causes some stress. But it would have been, it could have been more disastrous had you not. And just keeping your stress down, only don't bite off more than you can chew. Advice card for Libra for this week. Just kind of letting go. Like I said, you may have control issues, or someone may have control issues around you, trying to control what it is they have, or what it is they intend to have or do. So I would say that some of this control on some party needs to subside a little bit. Okay, there still needs to be more balance and alignment. It seems to be this amount of control was too much. And your outcome, if you should follow that advice is the King of Wands reversed. I feel like this is like, it's not good leadership. It's poor quality of work. Also with the Eight of Pentacles, are not fully sticking with a routine, or not sticking with a plan. So again, if a good leader to me would know when to allow and for greater responsibility, and when to say no, or when to allow for more activity and when to say no. So I just feel like the outcome for this is there's a time where you just do not need to take action. And because if you do, it could be a poor plan. You may not be able to stick with it, that routine. And so it's basically considered a loss. Here's the Four of Pentacles reversed. That it could be considered a loss. It's not a gain. So I would just keep things stable at this time. The Oracle message for the week of June 5th to June 11th for Libra. This could have to do with a work situation. I do see a lot of work, but it could also be like, I actually feel like it's trying new things, like even travel. It could be having traveling, and someone may be more happy at home just for this time and not going to take on that trip, and wants to control their hang on to their finances a little bit more. Something. Anyway, go with the flow and let things happen for Libra. So that is what I have for Libra. Thank you. Let's take a look at Scorpio for the week of June 5th to June 11th. Scorpio, for your meditation, the energy I picked up is you could be overindulging, and remember to keep things in moderation this week. Could be overspending, overeating, overdrinking, overdoing something. It could, even if it could be fine during this present moment, it could catch up to you later on. So think about that you don't want to interfere with anything in the future, even if you feel that, hey, I'm totally fine right now. It's not going to affect anything. It will. That's why I got the message. What is the energies during this week? I feel like you are forming a strong foundation. I feel like your work is being rewarded. There's a strong support and security with yourself and the community. So it could show this celebrating energy where I feel like you may have really let your guard down. I'm not getting a sense of quitting anything here with the Seven of Wands. I just feel that you're allowing the most pleasure and the most gratification of this experience, this celebration, whatever is paying off for you, and you're taking it to the top, whatever this feeling is, the celebration. So what is the advice card for Scorpio? Excuse me, the opposition. What is the challenge card for Scorpio for June 5th to June 11th? Well, after this, the challenge card is the after effect of this heightened celebration, letting down your guard, really just kind of exploding with new things, new opportunities. It could be abundance, it could be finances, whatever. I feel like it, you know, what comes up comes down. So it could be the aftermath of that. That is the challenge. Like I said before, don't be overindulging, overspending, don't overdo it in excess, and then the aftermath won't be so dramatic. Advice card for Scorpio, please. So you have two knights. I feel like two new beginnings here could be happening. With the Knight of Cups, I feel it's an offer. I think you have two people that may be offering you. I do feel it's love, and one could be travel. I feel it's a new opportunity for love, like a someone proposing an idea, possibly to get away. What is the outcome, please, for Scorpio? The Hermit. I feel like, so there's a lot of energy that is just about moving forward and starting and planning and go, 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 go. Like this endless sort of opportunity for celebration, for adventure, possibly for romance as well. But the outcome with the Hermit is, I would look at this with a little bit of caution, again, to see where this is all leading. Only because the challenge card with the Wheel of Fortune reverse is, I feel like there's something that just could be catching up to the, like on the downswing of things, like that it may be hard to adjust to. And if you were to use some caution, if you were to withdraw from maybe a few of these activities or a few of these engagements, whatever ideas some of these people are proposing to you, you may want to withdraw, introspect, and think, okay, yeah, I'm living this life, but am I living this life on purpose for the long run? Or am I expending all this for lots and lots of expenditure and not a lot of promise in the future? So you're overexpending here instead of having what you need later on. So kind of just more conservatism is what I'm getting with the Hermit. Oops, I just dropped the card. And let's see. I mean, what is this about exactly? What are these? The advice card. Can I get more on the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups for advice for the week of June 5th to the 11th with Scorpio? I think making the right decision between two things, I feel as if where is it going to lead you in the long run? Like, not just take either or one without thinking about where it's leading. Okay, that's what I got for Scorpio. Let's get oracle message for Scorpio for the week of June 5th to June 11th. Dolphin, don't worry, be happy. So as much as it's saying to celebrate, to allow your guard down, etc., etc., I mean, there are times just where you can stop and enjoy and just engage in all these activities and not worry so much about what would happen later on. I mean, you kind of have to learn how to balance these energies. And I mean, you have the fire and the water. It is a good balance. It seems like there's like one extreme and then there's one more idealist, more introverted, like more sort of fantasy, and then there's one more action being taken. So your advice is to kind of to learn, okay, what to act on. And I kind of feel it still is what to pursue and what to act on. So Scorpio, that is your message for the week. Let's take a look at Sag. Sag for June 5th to June 11th. So with Sagittarius, the energy, the message I picked up during meditation is a little flighty or unsettled. You may want to do some grounding, maybe listen to rain or drum music. So something to center and to ground your energies more. Here's the Hermit. Introspection, knowing where it is you're going, seeking counsel or inner guidance, seeking guidance from Spirit, taking control. So once you no longer feel this restlessness and you do find where it is you're wanting to go, where your life is leading with the Hermit, then you can take control and take action and begin to manifest the life that you truly want, because you have all you need to make this happen. Okay, what is the advice card for Sag? Again, be practical, be grounded, be extremely down to earth. Have a very practical sense. And so you do have a good nature and rapport with people. You are able to work well with others. You are able to, you are ambitious. and resourceful. You will be, I feel like you will be successful in the situation. Focusing on like the routine and finding happiness in your work. It's a very grounded energy is what I'm getting. So if you have been a little scattered or flighty or unsettled, you will be starting to get your hands into some work on a regular basis. It'll be steady. It'll be extremely rewarding. It's going to take care of all your needs. I feel like you just, the outcome is just getting out of your own way. And when you allow that, that flighty energy to go, and you step back and you look at yourself, you observe what's going on, and then you think, okay, this is what I need to do. And this is how I'm going to take action. And it'll get you something very promising and rewarding. Okay, that is your advice card. So get out of your own way, be able to face yourself, your problems. Okay, sometimes when we're flighty and scattered, it's because we aren't really looking at ourselves too carefully. We aren't hearing our inner voice. So we do need to stop and do that. Oracle message for Sag. Dragon, discover your courage. It's a fire energy. It's pretty much the same as the Magician. Taking control of your life. It's a primordial energy, all the 4 elements, the same as the Magician. The earth, the air, the fire, the water. It's got all the tools, everything to work with. You just have to create. You have to create with that and work with that, and build on what it is you have and what skills it is you can apply that works best to your nature. Okay, the Hermit could just be finding, okay, what am I truly gifted at? What am I truly skilled at doing? You know, what is the best work that I can create? And the best reward, you know, I can give myself for it. So Dragon, discover your courage. It's pretty much the courage to reach a really good potential and self-sufficiency. 5329. Let's take a look at Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn for June 5th to June 11th, please. During meditation, the messages I received for Cap is showing off something you've just obtained. So Capricorn is basking in the light and the sun and making the most of this wonderful experience. It's a pleasure. So yes, so Capricorn is very doing very well right now, is pretty much got everything that she needs. She's riding high. She's extremely refined and luxurious and has more than enough, very self-sufficient. Her plans have worked out extremely well. What is the opposition here for this week? What is the challenge for Capricorn this week? Someone new coming in. So this person in the challenge position, why do I have it in challenge position, Capricorn? It could just be being open to love and a new, could be a friendship offer or some type of invitation. I just feel it's something new. And unknown. Yeah, definitely it's someone new. So why does Capricorn feel so challenged by this? Because you've had your heart closed at some time. Yeah. You may have closed your heart from, you know, whatever transpired in the past. I think that you've reflected on that past long enough to consider opening. You may want to open up the idea of love here if you've had that. If you've missed that opportunity or been closed off to it. So this is your challenge, is kind of opening up to love. You do have love coming in this week, so someone who's very strong and independent now to pretty much allow that to melt and experience a new love could be challenging, especially if you've been closed off to it. So advice card. I feel like just being open. I feel like you may need to let go of, the advice card could be that you may need to just allow more movement and recovery and a sense of be more generous and don't fear rejection in this situation with a new love. Be open to experiencing new things and new places, and don't fear rejection. I feel you are going to make improvement. You're going to find assistance to like this idea of it's okay to let go of everything you've worked for and had and allow someone else in. Someone's going to assist you with being able to open yourself up, especially knowing that there's something you've obtained that is rewarding, and now you could be sharing that, and someone has to be deserving of all that you are and all that you have. Outcome for Capricorn for June 5th to June 11th. Ooh, wow, okay. I see confidence here. Yeah, and I feel like you've just completed a cycle, and yes, you can proceed with caution, but I do feel like there's too confidence about working and expanding your confidence a little bit more, having the courage to get out there. I feel like the world is calling for someone that may have been a little bit reclusive and it could be taking you a little bit out of your comfort zone, but you have what it takes, and you will have the courage to take a new step. And I do feel like it does relate to just allowing somebody in. Anything else for Capricorn with Oracle message for Capricorn? I'll take this one. Vacation, take the time for relaxation and adventure. That could definitely indicate a vacation that you are planning here. With the World card and travel, so I think it is that you do have some opportunity to get out. This could be even a vacation with someone new, like a new love interest that you could be taking a little getaway with, or or something along those lines. I just feel that you have control of this. You know, there shouldn't be any doubts. I just thought you could be overly cautious. So thank you, Capricorn. Let's take a look at Aqua for the week of June 5th to June 11th. Aquarius. Your energy and your messages I got during meditation. New destination. You're seeking a new place. You want to visit and you want to explore across water to ease your mind. So adventure will give your soul comfort that you're yearning to see and experience more. So you've got to feed your I don't know, your soul, your spirit, whichever. I feel like there are places where you feel as if this truly just brings me home. If it just feels like home from another place you've never experienced, that's what it is, and that's where it is you need to go. It is soul work. It's like a soul call. It's a soul call. It makes you feel more you. Like you can fully anchor yourself and your body in this place. So you're going to want to be there, and it's somewhere near water. Foundation of the week for foundation energies for the week of June 5th to 11th for Aquarius. So you have the you have all that you need. I feel like there's no longer any power or influence over you, and if there were restrictive energies, I feel like that has been released. You may actually have a choice in marriage or deciding on whether it's time to to tie the knot. There is a little bit of I'm feeling a sadness with the sun reversed. I see. Because you may be in a location that's further away from this this partner of yours that you're considering marriage. I see. Yeah, this could be long distance. This could be across the ocean. This could be abroad even. So, but your heart is yearning for it. So there's a having to release, and it probably has to do with your place, your family, your home, all your security, all that bounds you here. Your opposing energy for this week. Hangman. So needing to make that sacrifice, you know, needing to see the big picture, that it may not, this, you know, this life here without this person may not be as fulfilling. It may not, I mean, this partner could be everything you've ever wanted to have, you know, and you would have to be willing to make this sacrifice, this move, this the advice for Aquarius, please. What's the advice for Aquarius? I feel like you're going to continue to ponder this for some reason. Can I get an advice card, please, Metatron? I'm going to take that. Recovery from sorrow and loss. You do have to give up something, which includes a loss. The outcome is that you would be able to shape and begin your life and direct it towards, you know, something long-term. You'd be able to work on this this relationship and give it a shot. Basically, give it your time, your attention, and start building, you know, a future with this person. I feel like you really do want to focus on, okay, what is the long term? What am I willing to sacrifice, and what, you know, how will I be with making these sacrifices? I feel like, yeah, you will be. It's major change. You have to be extremely decisive and just go in, you know, with the best intention, with full force. It's not exaggerating. It's extremely determined. You have to be extremely determined, extremely focused, and decisive about this. Let's get an oracle message for Aquarius for the week of June 5th to June 11th. So it's kind of like you're lacking a little bit of confidence, but it's something that you must do, absolutely determined to do. I mean, it shouldn't be anything you're reluctant to do. You know that it's, you either do it or you don't. You can't be on the fence. I say one who hesitates is lost. If you can't make the decision, it may not be the right choice for you. Can I get an oracle message? You may need another option, is what I'm saying. It's like it. But you do have to, you do have to take a look at your life and the choices that you are making. With the Hangman, you do have to change your perspective, see the big picture. Okay, Oracle message. Competition, summon courage and self-confidence. It is needed by the Sun, reversed. You have a lot of doubt, I feel. You're lacking confidence. This tiger knows exactly what it wants, okay? It has to survive. It has to spring into action. It's hungry, okay? And also, some of the courage is competition. You know, there's competition for people. There's competition for places. Like, it's not easy. It's not always that easy to find. You know, if there's someone that you've got your heart on and, you know, they could be gone. You may not have that same quality or that same, you know, significant other if this person's very significant to you. So that's what I get for you, Aquarius. Unicorn invites serendipity and battle of the blues. So yeah, it's just a thought of, okay, what is truly going to make my life more happy, more purposeful? I feel like the Hangman, what word am I getting with the Hangman that I want to express? It's about, well, it's also about letting go. I mean, it is about letting go. Huh. Okay. Well, thank you, Aquarius. Good luck with this. This thought or decision, I should say. All right, so for Aquarius, 112. Pisces, the messages I have for you for the week of June 5th to the 11th are inner knowing you can't ignore. So making use of that and making the right choice and following your instinct, following your intuition, having the self-confidence also to take action. Let's take a look at Pisces for the week of June 5th to June 11th. I'm getting there's something, there could be some danger that presents. Danger, I'm getting in the area of finances. I'm getting a debt. So you're in kind of in the red zone here. Okay, so yeah, you may not want to ignore that this problem isn't going away on its own. What do I get for Pisces for the week of June 5th to June 11th? Foundation of this energy for the week. foundation of this energy for the week of June 5th to June 11th for Pisces. Yeah, I think you are in a danger zone, very crisis, very critical time where you've just reached bottom, okay? It can't get any worse than it is now, unfortunately. Unfortunately this had to happen, but there is a new break, okay? That you can consider this loss as a new beginning. I feel like it has to do with home, having to leave home, having to cut some losses about leaving a home. I'm sorry if this has been, or a relationship. I feel it's home. I feel it's home and family, where your family, your place, actually. So, the opposition of this week. What's the challenge of this week? There is a new beginning. So, yeah, you quit. You can't hold it together. I feel like you just have to find a new beginning, a new place to start new. Where it's, it's easier. It's more joyful. It's pure joy. It's a lighter load. It's a lightness. It's an innocence to start new and to begin again. You do have this new opportunity, so it's going to be so much better. Advice for Pisces? Yeah, you're moving. So just go ahead and move. Find what it is that, where it is that is now you're able to afford and to enjoy with the Fool, okay? And what is the outcome? What is the outcome for Pisces for the week of June 5th to June 11th? Okay. I also get there is an energy of needing self-care, a little bit more self-care during this time with so many things changing. So yes, your physical, your location, your residence is going to change, but your spirit, I feel, is definitely going to come alive, and you're going to feel joyful and happy again. That something has finally ended, that the crisis is over. Can I get the outcome card for Pisces, please? Could I get outcome? There it is. Yeah, self-care. That's exactly what I said. Queen of Cups reverse is needing for self-care. So it's needing to really balance your emotions during this. I think it's because you've been through a hard time, and you have to have the spirit of aliveness and alertness and new beginning and accepting, just taking a risk. Okay, so just allow yourself to process this change, and to think of it as a creative opportunity of creating something that is fulfilling and rewarding to you. someplace and some energy that is loving and supportive, that supports who you are. What is the oracle message, please, for Pisces this week? Illusion, embrace truth. So this Queen of Cups, her creativity and her imagination, it could go out of hand sometimes, where she is not seeing the practicalness of the Queen of Pentacles, let's say. Like she's too, much in her imagination or fantasy, whereas if you were just to not escape your emotions and not allow for an exaggerated fantasy, whatever that fantasy is giving you, whatever sort of pleasure or payoff that fantasy does for you, you need to refrain from that and just heal the reality you're experiencing with a little bit of the emotional side of it, okay? So not escaping maybe into so much movies or something, not ignoring something. The inner knowing you can't ignore. So the Queen of Cups, she does have a inner knowing, but she can take that and turn it around to overcreate a fantasy or just escapism, and that's what we're trying to avoid here. We're trying to take responsibility for our lives and our emotions and face the truth, embrace the truth. Okay, so there is a time for fantasy and a lot of creativity, but not excessive. We do have to be in touch with what is going on here and making the right choices. Follow your instinct is what I'm getting. So thank you, Pisces. 12237. And last but not least, Taurus. Taurus for the week of June 5th. What happened to... Oh, did I forget? Taurus? I think I did. Oh, Aries. Okay, Aries first. So first, Aries, your message during meditation is you're having a restless, you're feeling restless, and something is being ignored. You may be frustrated if there's an action, an answer, or resolution. Okay, that may be delayed. Okay. So you need to speak up, or you need to ask someone else. You need to ask for assistance during this time. I feel like there's something being ignored, avoided, and you do need to get a resolution on this matter. So yeah, there's choices, there's options, there's other people, other ways you can go. Okay, so you have a crossroads. You have many options here. So if you're just waiting on one, it may not be fully, it's not serving you. Okay, so look at your other options, look at all options, so that you can go forward. So Aries, let's take a look at your week. What is the foundation for the week of June 5th to June 11th for Aries? What is the foundation for the week? June 5th to June 11th for Aries. I feel a very hopeful energy about you, though. Something about, I just got the words like you'll be writing in style, like something will be taken care of where you won't have to compromise whatever it is that, like you won't I don't know, there's, let's see what the cards say. See what the foundation is, the foundation energy for June 5th to 11 to Aries, for Aries. Yeah, either wholeness or wholesomeness. Like, I feel like you're taking really good care. You're focusing on some really high quality experience or happening or something that you're working towards. You're focusing on a good result. For some new opportunity that you have. What is the foundation for the week? Yeah, a new opportunity that's going to be extremely successful. I'm not really caring for these other cards. I'm actually not going to take them. It's just that you are waiting on a decision that needs to be made. Someone's not putting in their effort or response or something. Kind of just, they're blocking your energy. They're delaying it all. But we know that from the meditation. Your focus is on this, okay? So this is what is, this is in your opposing energy, okay, for the week. I don't even have to pull that side of the cross. What is your advice, Aries, during this situation? I feel like it's, you have to weigh another option. You have to ask somebody else, whatever this is. Look to someplace else for this. Like there's been enough delay. There's a new opportunity that awaits. The Wheel of Fortune says that it could be better than what you had originally planned or anticipated on what you were focusing on. So look at the other options. Yeah, transition, transformation. You are going to have something beneficial. It's going to be gratifying. So yeah, you will be, it could have been that just there was a lot of unknowns and the truth is coming out. So you're going to have whatever that was unknown or could have been deceptive or not, there wasn't enough clarity about. You are going to be finding the clarity, the help, support, some generosity in this matter. It's going to transform. It's going to be transformation in this. So allow for the change. Change an option or asking for assistance. Something needs to change about the situation. You need to let go. You need to put to rest or kill one idea and go for the other. Something like that. What is the outcome, please? For Aries. That's right, Aries. On my notepad. What is the... So, this week, it may not be resolved entirely. Whatever this transition is, it could be lengthy. It could be it could be a slow death to that idea that you were considering that's been delayed until you get the assistance you need from somewhere else. I just feel that it's not, overall may not be improving entirely this week. I still feel the energies of getting, feeling like you can't handle this situation, and that you're starting to get moody. But it's only because you are not being diplomatic, you aren't negotiating, or you aren't considering the other options. There's something else here. So you have to consider all your resources, and the outcome for this week is still that we have a little bit more of an unresolved issue. You need to rely on someone who's a lot more resourceful. There's just some like choice or option that's not the best option. It's not an intelligent choice. There's something much better waiting for you. Enlightenment. So you are going to see you are going to get clarity on this. I feel like you're going to be at one where things will be integrating to your favor. It says enlightenment, pursue spiritual growth, take a leap of faith. You've got a lot of cards coming out for the oracle. Taking a leap of faith could actually just be giving up on something maybe that needs to change. I think it's I think that something that what you felt was once beneficial may be waning, that it may not fully be sustainable. That needs to change, and taking a leap of faith would be considering something new, I feel, and this would allow more growth. So with the death, we are looking at change. There's got to be a change in ideas or a change in actions. This is leading you to a stronger sense of yourself, a stronger, I feel, trust in the future. With the moon reversed, I feel there was a lot of energies that you couldn't fully, a lot of the things that appeared, they may not have been as they appeared, okay? So you are getting more clarity and more light. And once you have that, you'll be able to take a leap of faith, take a risk, and trying a new way, some new way out of this. So thank you, Aries. And last but not least, Taurus. Taurus for the week of June 5th to June 11th. Okay, your meditation energies. I got multiple conflicts of interest. Okay, more than just one that are happening, and you need to prioritize what is most important to you, whether whether other people accept this or not. So I feel like you need to assert your energies, establishing your will and your intention for the best results, and choosing your battles wisely. So looks like some conflict. I feel though that with the Empress and the Fool, though, that this week's energy is very abundant. very light, very carefree. So you pretty much are creating what you need. You are fertile, meaning these things are able to flourish, what you put your mind and your action towards, that you will be gaining rewards. I feel like there's a new opportunity here, a spontaneous new beginning also. It could be spontaneous abundance where you just feel and things are just turning out right in your favor. Your opposition could be that it's a transition. There's a transition in your place. I feel like you could be moving, relocating. Your advice card is a Page of Swords reversed, so I feel like you may not be taking action when you need to, so you may need to get on this a little bit sooner about the move. I feel like I'm reading for somebody here, I know. It's like you've been doing a lot of your research and observing, but it is time to take action, is your advice card on that. Time to get this new beginning started. A new place. The Empress, this is probably having to do with, I still feel it has to do with a home. Too many cards here, I'm not taking them, but the outcome. The outcome of this week for Taurus, please. What is the outcome? You're also going to have to delegate some of your responsibilities to others, or it shows that you may be quitting or just dropping your duties, your responsibilities, maybe so that you can work on this new beginning. So whatever you've been doing that you've been responsible for, you may need to drop that for a little while and begin with creating something new. You have to create something new. It has to do with, because I think your living situation is changing and it's time to take action on that. So what else do I have? Just a clarifier for this outcome for the week. Taurus, clarification on the Ten of Wands reversed. Yeah, it feels like you're going to have to think on your feet and kind of maneuver through things, like sneak away from whatever load you've been carrying, sneak away and get into this, steal some time and get into this new opportunity and this new growth potential, because I think because you have to. It's for your survival. It's for your own good. You have to be smart. And I just feel like you need to take action on something new right now. It's not going to be, it shouldn't be held off. And oracle message for Taurus, please. Confrontation, pick your battles wisely, just what I said in the beginning. So, I mean, yeah, there's going to be some things that you cannot carry anymore, or you cannot fight, or it's going to resist this change that needs to take place. So you need to let it down, drop the weight, and also choose your battles wisely, because you've got to go forth on your new idea on this transition energy. So thank you, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Have a good week.